here. Welcome to my craft room. It is Monday night after a wonderful weekend, and I am here to share with you a cool pop-up card tonight. Just let me get myself. There's something funky going on with my mouse. I'm hoping that it's not the battery dying in the middle of all of this. Or maybe it's just Facebook acting up. I don't know. Let's see if I can carry on. Get this live, and then I'm going to put the comment in the comments. I'm going to put the link to register for my class. See if it. Hello, Connie and Alice and Janet. There we go. Okay, now we'll just move that to a new tab. I don't know. Something funky is going on Facebook, but then what else is new, right? Every time I scroll my mouse, it makes the Facebook window bigger or littler. It doesn't scroll it up and down. It just makes it big and that. I give up. It's like, I'm just going to have fun and make a card. And if technology is working, then technology is working. So how was everybody's weekend? And welcome back. I'm glad you could join me. I had a very laid back weekend, and I crafted from my heart this weekend. I wanted to create cards for 2 weeks from now, just the week before Christmas. No, the week before Christmas. So I needed some cards for my Facebook Lives, and I couldn't decide what to do. And I thought, I'm just going to scroll in Pinterest, and I'm going to take a card that I like, and I'm going to case it. Hello, Norma. Oh, Norma, how is Ontario? And that's what I did. I cased a card, and while I was making it, Cameron walked in, and I used the More Than Autumn bundle, and it was "I love you more than." I said to him, "What word would you put on this card?" Because there's like hot cocoa, there's donuts, there's pie, there's all sorts of options. And you know what his option was? Pie. So if you join me, I think it's next Monday I'm doing that card. Uh-oh, Norma says it's -20 in Ontario. Should have stayed home, girl. Hello, Susan. Hi, Susie. Oh, look, everybody's joining me, and I'm not scrolling. What else is new? Okay, so my Petals of Beauty class is open for registration for 1 more week. And I put the registration link in the comments. And after I'm done, I'll put it in the description on YouTube, because Facebook doesn't like it when we put comments that link us outside of Facebook. And I'm going to try and see if I can get some more views. Well, hello, Allison. Okay. Susan says hello from foggy Sacramento. Hello, Susan. Welcome, everybody. Oh, I love seeing where everybody is from. Is my caps lock on? No, my caps lock is not on. Nope. I turned it off. I turned it on. I rebooted. I did everything. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, we're going to stamp, and I'm not worrying about it. I'm just going to have to keep scrolling. Okay, let me flip you around, and I'm going to show you. Oh, I've started getting Christmas cards, so I'm going to share one a night with you. So let me there's the information on my Petals of Beauty class. Registration link will be in the comment, or it is in the comments. And this is the first Christmas card I received, and it is from Shannon. Shannon in Powell River, Shannon. Thank you so much. Look at that, how gorgeous that is. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's a really nice embossing folder. So thank you very much, Shannon. I am going to share my Christmas cards that I have received. I'll take pictures of them and share them, but I'm going to share them when I go live as well. Okay, so don't forget, if you're watching the video and you are enjoying, or you think you're going to enjoy my video, please hit those emojis. If you're on Facebook and if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, 1 or 2. That helps me get it out to more people. Okay, here's tonight's card. So this one, I wanted to do something different with the Pop Up Petals dies. So where are they? So these are the Pop Up Petal dies, and these are the ones that last week I made some cards with pop-up insides using these dies. And I woke up the other day and I had this card in my head, and I had the inside of a card in my head, and I had to make it. So I created the inside of this card first, and then I created the outside. It doesn't use the Pop Up Petals stamp set. It uses Scenic Adventures, and the Autumn Trees. The sentiment is from Scenic Adventures. And are you ready to see the inside? Are you? Come on, somebody tell me. Are you ready to see the inside? I will be using Pretty Peacock and Pecan Pie. And that one is for my friend Nadine, who says a pecan is something that you have in the car for your son to go pee on your trip. Scenic Adventure, there's the stamp I'm using on the envelope. I can show you the envelope. There's the envelope. And the dies, I'm going to use the trees, and I'm going to use the mountain. Did you see the mountain in vellum in the background? Did you see that vellum mountain there? That's what I'm using that for. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Autumn Trees dies, and that's this one with the deer on it. Not the stamp set, not tonight. These are the dies that I'm going to use on the inside, and I believe I used the little one, but I will show you in a minute. Janet says she's always ready to see. Connie says yes. Alice says yes. You know I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm going to use that die, and then I'm going to finish it off with loose frosted dots. Now, these come loose. Woo! Because they're made for shaker cards. But I like them, and I wanted to use them. These have been out around a while, like a couple of years anyways, and they are in Pretty Peacock and Daffodil Delight, and I think Pretty in Pink. I'm not sure. But I love them. They're in different sizes. So what I did, just like I did with the bees, the tiny bees, except the bees I put in the lid. This one I just took a piece of window sheet. You know, it comes with our stamp sets if you don't have any. And I put glue dots on here and let them dry. And then I just use my take your pick tool, the putty end of the take your pick tool, and put these on top of the glue dots. And then they're self-adhesive and they're ready to go when I'm ready to use them. Okay, that's the list of things I'm using. Here's the inside of the card. Isn't that adorable? Look at that. So there's 3 little pop-ups in there. And there's a fence. And you're probably wondering, what in the world did you use to make that fence? I used the wood textured specialty paper. So it's white, and I just used the pecan pie on it after I cut it in 1/4-inch strips. So I cut 2 5-inch 1/4-inch strips, and I cut 4 3-inch, and then I cut the 3 inches in half. What do you think? Is that kind of cool? And when you cut it, I didn't put adhesive here so I could remove the pieces that cut out of there, and I put them here, and I thought afterwards, and I don't like that. So I'm not going to I'm not going to do that. I've cut extra pieces to put in here. I'd wanted them covered. Aw, thank you, Norma. Okay, so let's get busy and we will figure out how to do this then. So I'm using Lost Lagoon as my card base, and it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and folded in half. Then I have another piece that is basic white that is 5 1/4 by 8, and it is scored at 4, and that's the inside piece. Then I have a piece of, get all my little bits, a piece of Thoughtful Journey designer paper that is 5 1/4 by 4. That's this one. That's going to go on the front. And then I have a piece that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and that's the one for the inside. The vellum is 5 by 3.5. The early espresso is 4 1/4 by 3 because I need to cut 2 of them. Then I have a piece of Pretty Peacock. Where is it? Pretty Peacock, 3 3/4 by 3 or something like those. I have to die cut 2 of those trees. Then I cut myself 3 pieces. Uh-oh, where's the other one? Uh-oh. Tell me I lost it. Look at this. I haven't even started yet, and I've lost a piece already. It's not in there. Maybe it'll show up. Okay, so I did cut myself 3 pieces of Thoughtful Journey designer paper that are 7/8 by 1 1/8. The sentiment will be on basic white. That is a 1/2 by 5-ish. And then here's the strips that I cut from the wood textured specialty paper. Okay, somebody just messaged me and I had to get rid of it. Now, do you guys even know that we have wood textured specialty paper? Hi, Kathy. Okay. Let me just mute this. Hang on, because I have a group that is mute. There we go. It's going to get chatty here in a sec. So if I don't mute it, it's going to come through all the time. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's the pieces of the wood textured paper, and it does have a texture of wood on it. And I'm going to use the blending brush on those and stick some color on them. Okay, so let's work on the inside. So the first thing I need to do is figure out if I do the big ones or the little ones. And I can do that. I did the little ones. Okay, so we're going to cut three of these dies out of this one. So I'm going to start one in the middle. And I'm not going to be too precise about it. I'm just going to kind of guess. Oh, darn. I meant to make some more Post-it pieces and I forgot to. So we'll just cut a couple here. And you put it's got these 2 little pointy things on the edge, and you line those up on your fold like that. And I'm going to cut 3 of them. No, I'm not going to do that. Nope. Nope. First thing I'm going to do is put my designer paper on. Oh, I didn't even get my adhesive out. So I'm having a party for my local club ladies on Friday. So I've been busy Why is this not working? Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me just get another one and see if. So I've been baking and all sorts of stuff. All right, so this is going to go. Oh, I hope that was the side I was going to use. We're just going to put that right in here like this. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. I want to put an extra couple of rows right there where that is going to be, so I can make sure it stays attached to the card when I do the die cutting. Okay, there we go. Now we'll put the die on there and we'll cut. Line it up with the fold like that. And I'll run it through the machine. So, how was your weekend? Tell me what you did. Did you make cards? We had glorious weather this weekend, and today it rained all day. Started last night and it has not stopped. And I am afraid I did not do my walk. Okay, so that gives me one of the pop-ups. Now I'm going to do one on each side of that. So I didn't even go for my walk today, and I feel bad about it because I really should have. But James was here and he helped me do a job that needed to get done. So thankfully we got that all done. So did you guys get to make cards? Were you doing festive things? Okay, so now I've got two of them. Got one more to cut. Exact. And I don't know where that other piece of designer paper went. I might just have to cut myself another one. There we go. Take that off of there. All right, so now we have our three pop-ups. These are going to pop up that way, and those are going to pop that way. But I want to put the designer paper on first. So that's going to go on here just so that it covers up what's in behind the fence and makes it look like there is grass there. But I don't know what happened to the other one. So let me quickly grab my paper. And I'm just going to cut another one. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. So I need it to be 7/8 by 1 1/8. My paper trimmer. Now, let's see if that's the best piece to use. Oh, I think I'll use that one. Have a little bit of grass in the area. So I need 1 1 1/8. Nope, 7/8. 7/8 this way. By 1 1/8. 1 1/8. There we go. Okay, so we'll put those on. Hey, Wendy. Now there's a little mark there where it's going to fold. So I'm just putting it just a little bit down from that mark. There we go, and one more. So if you guys put in an order around the first of the month, they're just starting to get the orders shipped out now. They've been behind, and then they announced today that there's going to be free shipping for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. There's going to be free shipping for any order of $100 or more. So let me know what you would like me to order for you, and we'll get it ordered. I will have a local group order going in. So if you want to save on your shipping, and don't forget that once your order reaches $100, you get the product of the month as well, which is that gorgeous designer paper. You got to kind of persuade these things to go the way you want them to go. But once they get it in their mind what you want them to do, you just have to fold it. Come on. And then get the bone folder and just fold everything nice and crisp. That one, and that one. All right. Now we'll open it up. And there we have our little steps. Isn't that cool? So fun. Okay, so we got that done. Now the next step is going to be to take our wood strips and add some color to them. So let's just lay them all out here. Now this is only textured on one side. So make sure you put the texture on the side, or you put the color on the side with the texture. And pecan pie. Oops. And a blending brush. One. Two. Now these ones I'm going to cut in half, but I just found it was easier for cutting and coloring if they were 3 inches instead of 1.5 inches. Okay, now the long ones. Hey, you guys are awfully quiet out there. What's up? What's up? Tell me how your weather is. Tell me what you did this weekend. You know, the more that you chit chat in the comments, the more Facebook likes the video. And the last one. So today hello, Valerie. Today I was, oh, I didn't scroll. Alice says, did you make banana bread? She made some cards on Saturday. Hi, Sonia. Um, Today I was playing with new stuff. And yes, Alice, I made banana bread this weekend and it turned out fabulous. So many people sent me recipes. Oh, Kathy says she's busy watching. So leave me alone. I'm busy watching. Okay, we have our things. Now I'm just going to snip these. And I'm not worried about whether I'm snipping them all the same size or not, because they're going to be up and down anyways. So just snip them in half and then get a silicone mat. And we're going to have 2 of these. I think I'll put the smaller. See, they don't even have to be the same size. And I'm going to see how many is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I don't need a middle one in the center. I'll put one here. There we go. So if you put one at each end, that'll hold it together, and then you can get the other ones on there. Move that down just a tad. Oops. There we go. See, now it's easier. What about us over on YouTube? What do you mean, what about you over on YouTube? I have to scroll. It's not scrolling at all. Oh, it's cool, crisp evening in the Kootenays. Oh, Kathy was working on some frame nativity scene for gifts. That's awesome. Valerie got up, took grandchild to the ferry. She's going to her parents for Christmas, then did the dreaded grocery shopping. Oh, yuck. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 pieces. So let's kind of stage them and see where we want to put them. 2. Should I put them on here straight, or should I put them on here higgledy-piggledy? So should I put them up and down like that, or should I kind of tilt them a little bit so that they're kind of look like they're rickety? Which way do you think I should go? Okay, this is the straight side. They won't be spaced evenly. This is the higgledy-piggledy side. Which way do you think looks better? Higgledy-piggledy or straight? It's my thing. Just let me tilt this just a little bit more. Okay, and just wonky, says Janet. Wonky, says Janet. Rickety, scattered. All right. We will try. Let's put this one on here. I might have to remove one because the rickety ones are going to take a little bit more room than the straight ones do. Oops. And of course, we got to talk to our northern grandchildren who are so excited because they're coming down here. I love it. I'm getting excited too. I was trying to plan meals and it's like, no, they won't eat that. They won't eat that. Okay, so let's just play food by ear. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm sure they'll go home full. If not, we'll feed them banana bread. You like it so far? Oops. It's getting there. It's getting there. I got glue on my fingers now and it's sticking. I do regret not going for my walk today, though. Oh, I think I put them too close together. There's going to be a big gap on the end now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, I need one more. Oh, well. It is what it is. Oh, everybody loves it. Rickety. It adds character. It certainly does. Okay, so now it's going to fit on here like this. But I have to put the inside. I have to die cut the deer first to put it in there before I put the fence on. So let's get this and we'll cut out our deer. Where did I put the deer dies? Oh dear. Okay. We'll put these, we'll go on here like that. We'll cut those out. And we have to cut some trees. I don't know whether this one's going to be wide enough, is it? That one going to be wide enough? Oh, just wide enough. Holy man. Okay, let's cut that one. We'll cut those. It does add character. I think it looks cute that way. Okay, we have one deer. Pieces out of there. And we'll cut the other deer. And I'm cutting them right down at the bottom so that it doesn't have a lot there because it has to sit on top of stuff. And then we'll cut this one. And then make sure I get it the right way. We'll cut the mountain. Like that. All right, we'll run that through. Ooh, it's warm in here tonight. One mountain. One mountain, 2 deer. One mountain, 2 deer. Oh, shoot. Nobody yelled at me. Or did you? And I just missed it. I didn't take the trees out before I cut the other trees. Now I have to do them again because it won't cut 2 trees out at the same time. So I'm just going to run that back through my machine and do it properly. Some days, you know me, I keep it real. Okay, 2 deers, 2 trees, 1 mountain. So on the inside, I'm not going to use the whole deer. Okay, should I use the whole deer? So there's what it's going to, where's my fence? Let me know. Should I use both deer? See, on this one, there was trees. So I didn't want to go over top of the trees, but this one is more of a, I think I'll do all of the, I'll do the full deer. Okay, let's get rid of this. Bring my silicone mat back in. Out of the way. Don't let me forget to do it shirt Saturday draw. I have it, it's all ready. Okay, so we're going to put glue on these, and then one set of trees is glued down and one set is up on dimensionals. So let's just get the glue on here. So we are we're short a couple of club members. We have a couple of club members due to issues going on in their lives had to drop out of clubs. So if anybody's interested in joining us, minimum $35 a month order gets you 4 free card kits each month and tutorials for 5. And then every once in a while we have gifts and stuff go out. I'd love to have you join our club. And if you are in the club for a minimum of 6 months, then you get a gift from me. And after 12 months, you get a bigger gift from me. And you do earn your 10% on all your orders. So if you think that's something you might be interested in, get a hold of me. I am happy to talk to you about it. Orders have to be in by the 20th of the month for the next month. So all of you club members, just be aware that with free shipping coming, you might want to put your December club order in and save on shipping. Okay, now I'm going to build everything on this so I know where to put the glue behind that. But let's stamp the sentiment. Oh, everybody's telling me to use all the deer. Yes, perfect. See, I know what you guys like. And the sentiment. Stamp it there and then I'll cut it off. Oh, it moved. Some days it's like I don't know how to stamp. That's better. Okay, we'll just trim that off. Now, the vellum, the right side of the vellum. And we're going to do an audition for the sentiment because the deer are going to go just underneath that sentiment right about there. You guys see what I'm doing? Am I down too far? So that's going to go on there like that. except it's not straight. It's not straight. Thank goodness I used Tombow when it was dry. Okay, here, I know how I can make it straight. Hang on. We'll just use the grid paper. That's what it's there for. Okay, there we go. Now this is, stick it out a little. Oh, wait. I forgot the tree's got to go on first. Right about there. Put the trees on first. Then we're going to tuck this right about there. Oh my gosh. Talk about a mess. Let's see where that'll do. It's up a little bit higher than I wanted it. Okay, let's just move them deer down a little bit. See the beauty of this Tombow glue when you're playing with things. There, that's where I want it. Let's make sure it's straight. Trim that excess off. And now I'm going to take adhesive and put it behind the trees and behind where the deer are. Because if you use this where you haven't got something else, you will see the glue. That. And then we can, oops, run glue right here where that sentiment is going to be. There. Okay, we'll let that dry. And while we let that dry, we'll put our front piece on. That one. Oh, okay, so tell me, which one should I use? This one? That's what it'll look like. Or the one with the grass. Which one do you like better, the grass or the non-grass? Tell me. We're letting that dry. What can I do while you're telling me? We can put the inside in. We can put the inside in. So we're going to put the deer are going to go right along there like that. And then I'm going to take, let's see, which way will we do it? Do it this way. It. You got to kind of put it on here so you know where to put your glue. we go. Grass, non-grass, grass, grass, either. Hello, Nicole. Okay. I think it's kind of a tie, so I'm going to use the grass side. Now this is going to go on here like this. You have to make sure that you don't bind it when it folds. Oops, popped right off. I'm just going to, while the glue is still wet, just fold it so that I know it's not binding and it will move if it needs to. There's our fence. What a cool fence. I love it. Okay. We get this. And we're going to put the front on. Maybe. Sorry, I got to get a refill. I don't know. It's like I have a gremlin in my stamp and seal tonight. Okay, there we go. We're not going to see much of the front anyways. Make sure it's opening in the right direction. I don't want to put it upside down. There we go. Now this. Oh, Norma, good night. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so then you put that down like that. And then we'll take this. I think I'm going to stamp a tree on that before. I didn't do it on the original one, but I'm feeling like I want to stamp a tree on there. And I'm going to do the envelope anyways. So we'll just stamp, stamp, stamp. There we go. Oops, Tofino trees. Tofino trees. Okay. Now to put the inside in, I have glue. Now, this is sticking out a little bit, so I'm going to trim that before I put it in because it's a lot easier to trim it now than after I put it inside the card. There we go. So put adhesive on 1/2 of it. And then line it up in here. And you want it to be at that bend, but you don't want it to bind at the bend. So I'm just going to tap it in there, make sure it's going to be where it needs to be, and push it down. You're not doing Christmas this year, Valerie? Not at all? It's been a tough year for you guys. Okay, and now usually I just close it, but before I close it all the way, I want to make sure it's straight, and it is. There we are. So that's how easy it is to put the inside in. And there we go. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Okay, now we'll put dimensionals on this other set of trees. You just have to make sure you don't show the dimensionals in the holes of the tree. And I need to get a thin slice for up there. Okay, now this is going to fit right there like that. Okay, let's see, should I move the deer over a bit? Let's see if I can pick those deer up and move them over a bit. How's that? That's better. Okay, so we'll glue that down, and then before I push this down, I'm just going to trim that a little bit right there. There we go. Whoops. Strange things happen when I hit my mouse and it moves. No decorations and no baking. Too tired. I hear it. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I love this bundle. It is really fun to play with. Thanks, Sonia. Connie. You guys are all so kind. Okay, and that's going to go there like that. And the only thing we have left to do is put our sentiment on. Do I have big dimensionals? We might as well use the big ones. How many dimensionals is Glenda going to use on her card tonight? There we go. And then that is going to go right there, like that. The only thing is that that dimensional is too big to fit down inside those trees. So let's just pop that big one off. And I'm going to put a little one right there. All right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love this deer die. It's fun. Unfortunately, this the autumn trees bundle, the one with the deer in it, is on the last chance list. So if you would like it, let me know. And don't forget that free shipping starts Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let me just look here. Um, the autumn trees bundle. Oh, it's not even available right now. That's interesting. When is it coming back? Well, let me see when it is coming back. Oh, they don't know. They don't know. They got a lot of stuff that are out, that is out of stock at the moment. It must be the stamp set. Those tools, stamps. Okay, so it's the stamp set that's not available, so it means it'll be in soon. Now we have bling to put on. I should have done it before I put this on, because I could have put glue underneath them. Oh well. Get my loose frosted dots. And let's use a whole bunch of. And we're going to use all different colors and all different sizes. Let's use a medium yellow one. We'll put that over here. And we'll use a little pink one. And we'll just put that over there. And then I'll put a medium green one up here. And another yellow one. Let's use a little yellow one. There, so that's 2, 4, 5. Oh, let's just sprinkle some more in there. Another yellow one. And we'll put one more green one over here. There we go. Oops. The glue dot came off of that one. There we are. Oh, thank you. You guys are so nice. Thank you so much. Nicole, I love dies that build scenes too. They're fun to build. So there we go. Now, there's no Wink of Stella on this here card. Let's just get some Wink of Stella on those trees. There we go. Add a little bit of blingy blingy to our trees. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for spending time with me tonight. I hope you have enjoyed our journey. And I am cleaning the deck so I can reach my computer and do the draw. I almost forgot. Okay. Got my list. Move the cards so that they don't get destroyed. Hi. How you doing? Valerie, I got your address. Okay, I'm going to take that down. And I'm going to go here, get the wheel of names up. And then we'll go here, do that. Uh-oh. Can you guys still hear me? Is it just the video that stopped? Oh. Whew. Okay. That was scary. All right. Here we go. Share it Saturday for November the 29th. Look at all those cards we had. Okay, delete that. Hit shuffle twice. And the winner of Share It Saturday for November the 29th is, drum roll please, Pat or Susan. Pat or Susan. Pat. Congratulations, Pat. Yay. That's awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to go back here. And I'm going to go back here. There we are. Man, That was scary there for a minute or two, figuring out whether things had gone. All right. Good. Well, congratulations, Pat, and thank you to everybody who shared their cards. If you're wondering what that's all about, if you join my VIP group, every Saturday there's a Share It Saturday post goes up. Everybody shares their gorgeous cards, and then on the following Monday, so the post is up for a week, and then on the following Monday, I draw a winner, and somebody is going to get a hand stamped card from me and a little gifty. So thanks so much, everybody, for sharing your beautiful cards, projects, whatever. It doesn't have to be a card. Can be 3D, can be Stampin' Up, non-Stampin' Up. Of course, I would prefer it with Stampin' Up, but you know. And don't forget, free shipping starts Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week on all orders of $100 or more. And when you reach that $100, you can get the product of the month, which is the gorgeous blue designer paper. Stunning. And I have exciting news. I belong to a group who are going to do projects for the product of the month. So anybody who gets product of the month from me is going to get a PDF with a whole bunch of inspiration on how to use it. Thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, I have a bug card for you. Sweet Bugs is on the table tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon in my craft room. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.